What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna have a new episode of Scammer Jam, the series in which I review low-cap cryptos to see if they have 100x potential or if they're going to zero. In today's video, we're gonna review Shrapnel, or Shrap. And this is the good thing about my Patreon, that this has been in the watch list, the moonshot watch list, the list of all of the picks that I don't have money allocated in them yet, but my Patreon have exclusive access to that beforehand. You don't wanna miss out. Shrapnel is a first-person shooter game, kind of like Call of Duty. It's one of the most ambitious and hyped projects in terms of blockchain gaming. I am super bullish on it. There's clear similarities to the Call of Duty franchise, and as you probably know, the Call of Duty franchise is one of the most successful franchises in the entire gaming industry. It's been like that for years and years, so a lot of good stuff. The team is fully doxed. There's people that have worked for EA and Call of Duty, like literally. So many good things. Where do we start? Let's look at the chart. So the game has been in the works for quite a long time now, but the project, the token itself, just released 20 days ago. So the chart is very new, and we bought exactly here. I timed the dip perfectly because there was some kind of controversy, which a lot of people were like, oh, it's so much fun, I'm gonna abandon the project. But I was like, no, this is just unjustified FUD, so I'm gonna buy the dip and I'm gonna pump my bags as a result. This is exactly what happened. So the founder said that one of the shareholders was staging a coup. What the fuck? In the grand scheme of things, lawsuits, they happen. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of people will be scared. The emotional investors are gonna be, I'm gonna sell my bags and I'm gonna just forget about this project. The stoic investors like me and my Patreon community take advantage of this FUD, of these swings in the market, and we get in at the lowest price possible. So you want to get the buy alerts, join the Patreon. I mean, I'm not going to say any further. It's just like a no-brainer. And also, all these people that work for like HBO, when the CTO, I think, was like head of product in HBO, like they were very senior people in the entertainment and gaming industry. So it seems like they filed this lawsuit because this guy was staging a coup. Again, stuff like this happen. You can read the article. I'm probably gonna link it down in the description if you guys want to check it out. But again, unnecessary FUD that just made me get in at a lower price. So thank you guys for that, and thank you, dude, for staging a coup or whatever. Also worth noting that this could be actually a flag, but the main chain in which this is developed in is Avalanche. So it's not Ethereum, it's not BNB as the primary chain. So this could be an area of concern because Avalanche, of course, is not as developed as Ethereum. However, it's also available on Ethereum and BNB. But the first contract listed is the one in Avalanche. So you can see, of course, that you can buy it on DEXs that are powered by Avalanche, like Trader Joe. You can also buy this in BitGet if you're in Europe. Otherwise, you can use Bybit. You can use KuCoin. These are KYC exchanges, I think all of them. So if you are based in the US, I think that you will have to buy on a DEX, which is Uniswap or Trader Joe if you're using Avalanche. The website is really good. Yeah, you kind of have these operators. There's light, medium, and heavy. These are kind of the operators, the playable characters. Straight from the start, this really reminds me of Call of Duty, and that's what makes me even bullish about this game. There's call sign. This is basically a copycat of Call of Duty. Like, let's be real. It's such good news. Intensely competitive AAA extraction shooter launching on PC in 2024. And this is another bullish thing, guys, because you want to get in these projects before they're actually released, when they're early access and most, you know? So early access pretty much now. The 2024 is going to be the official release, so you want to get into this project before the game is released, because when the game is released, if it develops hype and marketing and the community is very excited about it, which I see already because a lot of people are starting to talk about it. It seems like it's the next big thing in terms of crypto gaming and AAA gaming in the blockchain. So you want to get in before, and if the game delivers, if the game is successful, the price is going to go to the moon. I easily see this project going 100x plus if the game is actually good and if there's a good community and if people actually play this game. So many exciting things, guys, and I'm so bullish on this project. Oh my god. The Shrap token, which we're going to go back to in a second. The team is fully doxed. We're going to go to the team again in a second. There's an operator NFT collection being minted right now. We can see it on OpenSea. They're actually quite expensive, and yeah, you can buy it right here if that's your thing. I'm not a fan of NFTs. I'm not going to buy NFTs myself, but I know that this really hypes the community, and to be honest, the NFTs look very well made. Like, they don't look like cheap like many other projects that I've actually seen, so it's actually good. And you can actually get exclusive perks out of like owning them, so you can get like drops. You can get exclusive access to Q&As and behind-the-scenes content. That is very exciting. Very good stuff, very good stuff. I mean, what's not to like here? A lot of people are talking in the media. There's article on Forbes and CoinMarketCap. The roadmap is solid. Here it explains more in detail about what the token utility is. So you can see that the tokens are ERC20 tokens created on Avalanche, brought to Shrapnel subnet. So Shrap is the token. These were generated on April 29th, 2023. So here's the utility of the actual token. So first of all, PCC, player-generated content. So you'll be able to use the token of Shrap to publish on-chain, unique, non-fungible digital items using the Shrap token. That is very bullish. It explains right here what it entails. So skins, maps, all of the tags, etc. A lot of stuff. So players will be able to sell them, to auction them, or to just basically hold them as a form of a token. You also get access to governance and to the promotion of content. And also this will be able to be used as a gas token and as a medium of exchange in the Shrapnel marketplace. So yeah, pretty solid, pretty standard for the industry. Here you can have a look at the gameplay a little bit. I'm not going to play the audio because I think that I might get a copyright notice, so I just want to avoid that. But you can see that the gameplay looks pretty good. It looks kind of like a mix of like Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, so kind of like first-person shooter, but the kind of like interface and the structure of the game and the operator really reminds me of Call of Duty as a previous Call of Duty gamer myself. So yeah, this makes me very bullish. This is by far the best shooter crypto blockchain gaming that I've ever seen so far, at least in my opinion. This is probably like anything else that I've ever seen. You can check all the traders that are posting a lot of stuff. The social media presence is definitely interesting. So let's have a look on the X account. And by the way, if you guys are not following on X, what the hell are you doing with your life? I'm literally posting daily content for you guys, so I would definitely invite you to check that out. Let's have a look at Shrapnel. Social media page. Seems pretty big, guys. Seems pretty big. There's 200k plus followers. It's one of the biggest ones that I've seen. I hope that the engagement is not fake. I don't think it is. But my God, the engagement is quite big. The engagement is quite big. Anyway. I don't think this is paid. I think that this is all organic. Yeah, it's bullish. It's bullish. You want a team that updates you like constantly, maybe not on a daily basis necessarily, but is being very active. And wow, this is literally on a daily basis. There's a lot of updates. Very bullish, very bullish. This is another one of my criteria to make it like a 5 out of 5 stars for a crypto project. I explain all my criteria in exclusive content in my pages. So you should definitely join if you want to see what my entire criteria strategy is to rate a project 5 out of 5 stars or 10 out of 10. Here's the team page. First of all, there's a lot of people in this project. Oh my God. There's so many people. So many people. People are really... This team, this company really believes. What does it mean? Redacted? What? I don't know. But anyway, I've researched a few of these people. Here's the head of the studio, for instance. Let's have a look at his profile. I was having a look before. So he's been into like, he was director of engineering for HBO, senior developer lead for Microsoft for 6 years. Seems like this guy's based. It's solid. And I've had a look at as well at the executive producer. This guy was a senior producer for Xbox and has been in the industry for 15 years just in Xbox. So, I mean, if that doesn't make you bullish, there's a lot of activity right there. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. And let's have a last look here with the tokenomics, because, of course, the tokenomics are very important. We can have the best utility in the world. We can have the best game in the industry. But if the tokenomics are straight garbage, then I'm going to stay away from the project. So let's have a look. I would rate this tokenomics a 5 or a 6 out of 10. They're not amazing by any chance, but in the gaming industry, you're probably used to not seeing good tokenomics to begin with. These are pretty much average in the industry. So 27% is allocated to the team and advisor. I usually like to invest in projects that are less than 20%, but this is not a deal breaker. At least it's not like 50 or 60% like in other projects that I've seen. 33% is allocated to community rewards, 7% strategic holders, 20% seed token holders, 8% ecosystem fund. This is okay-ish. Again, it's not the best distribution that I've ever seen, but this is not something that would put me off from investing in the project in the first place. We also need to see the token unlock schedule and how, these tokens are vested and unlocked. So we can see the exact vesting of the team and advisor tokens. You need to be really keeping track of this, because if the team get a lot of tokens that are unlocked, they can just basically sell when these tokens are unlocked, and they will dump the price as a result. So we see that basically most of the tokens start getting seriously unlocked after around 10 months, and then we have a big curve right here, and then it seems like the token release is going to be kind of like linear from month 20 to 60. So again, this is something to keep in mind. Is this putting me off from investing? Also, I'm not sure if this is from the launch of the token, which was in November this year, or from the actual creation of the token, which was actually in April. So I'm not sure what month 0 is actually looking like. I don't think that I found it right here. But yeah, if you guys know, I would actually like to find out, because it's going to be interesting to see like the price movement when a lot of these tokens are unlocked. That's definitely food for thought. And the circulating supply seems very low, 7.73%. However, I want to take this with a pinch of salt, because this is self-reported circulating supply, so this is not verified by the CoinMarketCap team. So again, let's take it with a pinch of salt. My overall judgment, I think that this is one of the next big thing in crypto gaming. Alex Becker as well has talked about it, and you guys probably know at this point, every time that Alex Becker talks about a gaming crypto, it pumps to the moon. So I think it generated a lot of hype and marketing already. So I do see the price of this crypto project going to the moon. I wouldn't be surprised if this project would achieve 100x plus. However, I would really have to verify more the circulating supply, the circulating supply as today and the circulating supply at the end of the bull run. Because guys, that we're probably going to incur in a lot of token dilution. So even if the market cap, let's say, is going to 100x, then the price of the token will suffer from dilution, because the tokens will be more in terms of circulating supply, and a lot of people are going to sell and make the price dump. So that is definitely food for thought. So I wouldn't rate this project a 10 out of 10, but I would consider this at least a solid 6 on the card. So, which is a lot for me, guys, by the way. I'm very picky about my project because, of course, I invest a lot of money. My patrons follow my trade as well, so there's a lot of money involved. So I want to be extremely picky with the projects that I find. But I do believe that it's very worth allocating maybe 1% of your portfolio. So it's still a risky pick. There's still a lot of FUD around it, so you can just take it or leave it. I decide to get into this project. And I also bought the dip at a perfect timing, so I'm really curious to see the development of this coin. What do you guys think? Are you bullish on this project? I personally am, because, I mean, if this follows the success of Call of Duty in the blockchain, I do see this being one of the top gainers in the next bull run. But you're getting a big degree of risk because the game is not released yet. There's also a lot of FUD between the founders and everything, so a lot of risk involved. But this could also mean that you'll be able to get crazy returns in the next bull run. And of course, we're looking to create generational wealth here. We don't want the normie pick XRP, ICP. We want like very serious pick that can actually give us a lot of returns. But again, not financial advice. This is what I would do with my own money. And I honestly wouldn't put more than 1% on my portfolio into this pick. That is all I'm saying. And I'm gonna conclude this video, of course, talking about the Patreon. Guys, are you so cheap that you're not willing to spend $34.99 a month to achieve generational wealth, to create generational wealth in the next bull run? All of my buy and sell alerts, send me your portfolio for review. You're gonna see my portfolio and all of my portfolio allocation, and joining a fantastic, thriving community of investors in Discord that are already in crazy profit, guys. I'm basically posting buy alerts almost every single day. These buy alerts were already up 50%. These two were like 30, and this one 40%. I mean, it's crazy, guys. Like, crypto shouldn't feel this easy, but I basically found a glitch in the matrix to help you get out of the rat race. So join me in my quest to financial freedom. So fucking cheap, dude. Oh my god, it's still so cheap. It's still so cheap. So I hope to see you there. I hope to speak soon in the Discord. And as always, take care for now.